leveling up within the community, within the culture.
Yeah.
And that's when you go into talking about Albert, not Casey. Why Albert? Albert's got four businesses. The dude makes 5 million on average a month from all the businesses. That's what's backing Driven Academy. That's what's allowing this all to run. It's a new company, so we're still or we're past the infant stage. We're in the toddler stage, and the price is only going to go up from here because we're here to stay. We're here to stay, baby. And then you build that up. So if you covered all those bases that I just covered, and it doesn't even have to be too smooth, it just has to be real and truthful, then you just won over a real and truthful person.
That's true. Can you repeat the snake part? I'm barely recording right now on my OBS studio, so I just wanna like catch that.
So I don't know what I say sometimes. What did I say?
Like, oh, I know that there's a snakes out there. I don't want you to get a gut or got.
Yeah, there's a lot of snakes out. So there's duality out there. There's good and bad to everything, right? And there's a lot of snakes out there. Last thing I want for you, David, is for you to go to your next meeting or two or three, and that snake gets you.
And then
The
you
only
said, are you prepared for to get pitched and then to actually like,
yeah, would you be prepared to get pitched by, a grade A closer that's just looking for his next pay? And you don't have to say those words. Like those are strong words. You would have to build a pretty solid relationship to talk with me that way, but you could hint towards those things because they're true, they're honest. That actually even calls out that you're probably a shittier closer than those guys, but you're more real and human than those guys are going to be.
that's
Think
true,
about
yeah.
it. Fucking huge, right? Isn't that big?
That is,
So
but at the same time, you could be
you're
like,
admitting you're newer and you're here for a purpose. So then I don't hold you on some pedestal and then there's no more expectation of you being perfect.
that's mind blowing, yeah. I mean, I feel like, I know this sounds kind of dumb, or maybe it's real. I feel like,
Doesn't seem dumb.
all right, but I feel like in a span of like, when I was in the other academy compared to this one, like, sure, I was implementing the cells, whatever, another one, but I feel like in this one and Driven, like, I was still 18, right? But I feel like, you know that feeling when like your mind just clicks and you're like, oh, I get it, like, I get it now. Like, when you learn like a new math formula, like, oh, I know how to do this shit now. It's like, it's actually kind of fun now, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well that's the thing. This isn't just any sales course. This is an ethical sales course, right? Where in order to do ethical sales, you have to learn about yourself, you have to learn about human nature. These are all things you could also be talking about too. All these things that click or that click for you, right?
Yeah, they
And they
were.
don't have to be they don't have to be in the form of a story like, oh, this happened to me and that happened to me. Um, Primarily what our focus here is boom, 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 boom. And the reason for that is boom, 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 boom. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Good, because what I'm about to show you is going to really kind of go boom, 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 and you're going to have some understanding over boom, 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 boom. And it's just a flow. It's a flow state. Um, Last critique for you. Um, we're gonna let me lift your tongue up. Do you have a tongue tie?
Uh,
Uh,
you mean like something connected to the bottom?
yeah.
Uh, I, I guess I don't know.
Okay. You gotta do some tongue exercises, brother.
What are I speaking
I
like?
only know one way to do tongue exercises, and you need. So what needs to happen is certain words when your mouth is moving, certain words don't come out proper. So uh, death. You say
Death,
death.
deaf,
Okay.
deaf.
I don't know what word you're using, but you say death instead. There's a couple little words, but when you say them, they're super out there because they're at the end of something big, right? So just pay attention to those words.
So it's not like a lisp, but it's something else, right?
I'm gonna send you your recording in a second when
I
we get
bet.
off here. All right, and if I don't send it when we get off, then text me and I'll or call me. Don't text me. I won't see it, but call me, and I'll send it to you. You'll rewatch it and you'll hear the words. There's a few words that you consistently. Um, you said, fucking debt maybe, debt or death. I don't know something, but it kept after the fourth time of saying it. I started thinking debt,
Oh,
D
more in depth.
Yes, yes. So
Mm.
you, it's not bad necessarily, but it could be bad because when you said death, I start now, without even knowing, I'm programming something into my head. Debt is death, right?
Mm.
Because of the way you're saying that. So that's word magic, right? Um, so you could do the same thing with positive vibrational words. Oh, and another thing, if you don't know the ins and outs and the specifics of something,
Don't even mention it,
don't.
right?
Well, you could mention it, but then open up the floor to be taught. That's a great fucking way to really build a cool relationship.
Mm. Like, oh,
When
I'm
I
still new to
engage
this industry.
when I engaged with you about energy, you could have sat back and I could have really expanded with a couple questions that you would have asked me, and now I would have felt valuable to this conversation.
Mm.
And that would have made me skip my time, and I would have went over my time with Baron because I gave you an exact time with Baron,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, it's time
When I
sticking.
give you an exact time with Baron, that doesn't mean speed through it. That means
Mm.
slow it the fuck down. Make him skip his time with Baron,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, and now it's real, by the way, with the whole story. I just like every single role play I do, like it's real. Unless like I'm saying
Yeah,
like,
me
oh
too.
yeah,
Me
yeah,
too. Me
yeah.
too. I don't have got a guy construction, but I'm thinking of starting it because it sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, like the only thing I don't mean is like, oh, not too crazy. I just work at Subway. I just work at Popeyes, you know, just like where I work at. Yeah, yeah. I did have a sushi job. I did do construction. My dad is like some kind of therapist. Like he's real on energy, like the smoking thingy, like like the lemon, whatever.
Yeah, you got me laughing there too, because
Yeah.
I know what he's doing. He's trying to invoke some positive spirits into your life, right? So I
Mm.
I also dabble in that lifestyle. I know what it's. I know how to play around with realms.
Mm.
Um, and it's for good, not for bad, obviously. Um, but it's something that I know a lot about, right?
Mm.
So you admitted that you don't know much about it. Ask some questions, then flip the whole script.
I could be like, oh, David, what did that mean? Like when he was doing the smoke, like just like that, right?
Yeah, get excited about it. Fucking yeah, get enticed by
Yeah.
it. You know, take some notes about it. Now let me ask you this: how many notes do you have on me? Go ahead and read off the notes you got on me.
I don't have notes on anyone specifically, but I do have a bunch of notes about just like
No,
sales,
no, no,
like
just me for this role play. You should have specific notes on each role play. You should have
mm.
notes.
Yeah, oh, my camera's on. Do you
You
need
should
pass?
know how old I am, where I'm from.
Okay, hold
You
up.
should know if I have kids, all
There.
that stuff, based on this role.
Yeah, I remember. Hold up. You can go. You can go. You can turn on. Yeah. All right, but yeah, I mean, you did construction. You're kind of the middleman, and it was your own company. You're big into energy. You're the only decision maker. What else? I already said you were big into energy. You're going to look into Mike Barron's and Ty's. I forgot his full name, but Ty's like Academy and also ours. And then you're
Yeah.
looking not just be a
Well, hold
number.
on, hold on, hold
Mm.
on, hold on. If you had the notes though, you would know his last name. That's my point. You don't have notes.
Ty's Lopez.
Yes, but you're doing all this off the top of your dome, off the
Hmm.
top of your melon. I need you to take notes. A doctor, when you go to a doctor's office, is he writing down his shit?
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay. So, and he's still talking to you, and you're still sitting there like you know that he's in charge, right? So, with each one of these, you should have notes. You should be taking notes.
Yeah, this was actually you know what happened? How I got I got this for free. Cause I'm not gonna lie, people started leaving because it was out of time, like time frame. Cause we're supposed to leave at 5:30, but didn't end till like 9 something, and I got home late. Took the wrong train 2 times. Phone died, whatever. But I was sitting at the CEO seats because there was one person that didn't show up, and Ty Lopez was like, everybody come up here. Like, there's like a lot of missing seats in the front, so everybody come, come, come. And then someone told me, like, one of the CEOs told me, oh, brother, no one. He didn't say my name, but he's like, oh, no one's sitting there in front of me. You can take his notebook. I was like, oh, even a notebook? He was like, yeah, you can take it. And then now it's just, it's this, bro.
Yeah. One piece of game I'll give you though, okay?
Uh,
And this is something I'm sure that Asbel could relate to this. Um, you mentioned part of like what we get and what the whole thing is, onboarding and stuff in that section. You you kind of slowed up and you made particular attention to the fact that we're gonna get like a water bottle and some gifts and shit. For a younger cat, I'm assuming that's like that's cool. For me, you could phrase it in a way of like, you're gonna get the Hollywood experience, get a few gifts here and that, and then move the fuck away from that. I could give two shits about a water bottle, right?
that's
But if
true.
you
Yeah.
say, yeah, yeah, but that's just me, right? But but I think with younger people, I think it's different, is it not? You're excited about it,
I
and
mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
no, me personally, I'm not like to this day. It hasn't been arrived yet. But I mean, I could give two shits like you. Like I didn't bother telling Adriana like, hey, where's the water bottle at? Where's my merch at? You
No,
know, like I don't. I
yeah.
really don't care about it. Yeah.
I'm waiting on some hats. I bother them all the time. I'm excited for my hats. But what I'm
Mm.
saying is on these calls and stuff, that's the last thing they want to worry, like even think about, or like, you don't have to make specific mention of that.
Yeah.
You
That's
could, but word it properly for the personality that you're talking to.
gotcha. Yeah. I mean, you're a whole business owner in construction, so I was like, oh, like maybe I shouldn't have done that. You know.
You need to go much deeper on fact finding. You have no idea if I have kids. You have no idea if I have a wife. You don't know what kind of car I drive. You don't know if I've ever been bankrupt or broke. You don't know my character based on my past. You don't know if I finished high school, college. You don't know if I've had any sales experience. You don't know if I have any back problems or issues from my construction work. You don't know if my knee's been broken. You don't know if I had any past careers or jobs. You need to know all of those things.
Yeah. I
Okay?
noticed in the fact finding, only asked like I think at most three questions.
Yeah, because in the fact finding, if you knew all that stuff, you would know the whole story, and only when you get the whole story, you could provide solutions for me.
Mm. That's true. Yeah.
If you only go a couple layers deep on a couple questions, you're not that interested in what I'm here for. You're just simply just kind of trying to sell a ticket.
That's
That's all
true,
it is.
yeah. And if I knew more about you and the fact finding, like I would have got into like pinpointing exactly what you needed in a presentation, right?
Yeah, and when I hit you with my objection, you would have been able to reference back. Listen, David, you've been through some hard times before, man. I could tell, right? You've probably failed a lot too. At your age, I'm assuming you've at least failed a few times. Um, David, I aspire to fail, because it's all about failure. The more you fail, the better you'll be, right? I'm assuming that maybe this whole fear of commitment or making sure all your boxes are checked, maybe that's because you fucked something up in the past. Is that fair to say? Right?
Hmm.
And I would be like, yeah, I fucked up a lot of shit. You know what I mean? That's why I'm extra vigilant on making sure everything's perfect. But what do we know about perfection? Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, right?
Hmm. Kind of like trust
Then
with people, right?
then you reroute that into what is your feeling right now? How you feeling right now? You sound pretty tapped in with yourself. You should know your emotions. You're older as well. You failed a lot. You're a fucking awesome dude. You got a business. How does this feel to you right now? Get my answer. After the answer, 1 to 10, man, are you fucking ready to go? This thing isn't gonna last forever. I know you're saying you want to come back Monday or Tuesday, but what if you don't come back, man? I'm gonna take it personally, David, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be like another soul lost to me. We've made a relationship here, bro. I want to send you my number.
Hmm.
I mean, what the hell am I gonna say to that?
That's facts. That's deep, bro. Honestly.
It's just a conversation. It's just actually caring, right?
Hmm.
um, but that only comes from a deep fact find. You can't do that on a weak fact find. You won't be able to
Yeah.
because you can't call these things out like that. And if you don't write them down, and if you don't have a process of writing them down, you can't look down and be like, David, you fucked up a lot. Your kids need you. You seem like you're in the right spot to do the right thing. You've tried this, and this. That didn't work out. Now you're extra careful. This extra carefulness is gonna just hold you back, don't you think? If you can't list all that shit out to me like that and actually just give me goosebumps, then there's nothing on the back end.
Yeah, and I noticed sometimes you start to pitch off by saying, "I'm gonna be your doctor. Call me Doctor David, because I'm gonna basically be writing down exactly, like
Yeah.
you like a doctor basically, right? Like you're
Yeah,
writing it
and
down."
what I'm trying to do when I say something like that is I'm just trying to get you to like sit back and imagine me being the doctor, you being the patient. I'm just trying to get that image to pop up in your head. As soon as it's there, I'll know. I'll can move on. How do I know that it's there? It's because there's a nod, or there's like an acknowledgement. Yeah, okay. There's something. There's
Mhm.
consent to this image that I just put in your head.
And now they know like why you're even looking down and writing. Like, oh, what are you writing down? Are you writing down while I'm talking? Like, yeah, bro, I'm taking notes. You know.
Yeah, the eye contact should be my eye contact and my attention should be fully based on you. Your eye contact should be on the paper and directed towards me when needed, when you're talking to me. There doesn't need to be a constant eye contact. Also, there shouldn't be any bumbling and mumbling and moving around and dodging and all this shit. Can't have any of that.
I know. Yeah, I'm a little like, you know.
Leo's good. Leo's good at that. He's like right here, and he's got this soft face, and he just looks trustworthy. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, he actually looks rich. What the fuck? Yeah, his background. You know.
What his high ceilings and shit. I think he's in a dorm. I think he's in a dorm.
Oh yeah, he looks like a drop shipper or some shit like that. Like one of those like rich kids
Like
that,
with
you
the
know.
fact find,
Hmm.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
And
Okay.
now we can. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a question about the fact finding.
Oh, you want me to answer that, or David?
Yeah.
Turn your camera off, Leo.
No.
What was that?
I know, like,
There's like multiple
like so
blocks in the
that.
basket
All
where
right,
the
hold on,
switches
hold on,
are
hold
at.
on. Before you start, stop for a second. Stop. Are you
Okay.
on? Do you have Wi-Fi on your phone right now?
I'm on computer. Yeah.
All right. So when this happens to me, I have to turn like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth off of everything but the device that I'm on, and that'll redirect it. If you're burning up Wi-Fi on this and you got your TV on Wi-Fi, you're gonna have shitty reception unless you got a booster.
Yeah. Or something. Because the whole dorm's on the same Wi-Fi.
Oh shit, really? What about putting your are you on a computer or your phone?
Yeah.
Computer?
I'm on my computer.
So
Yeah.
then do a hotspot from your phone, no?
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
It's a good idea.
What was your question
Yeah,
though?
I
I
was
can
just
hear
gonna
you.
ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, in the fact finding. Um, Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're saying like go hella deep with the fact finding and take notes, of course, but then like, how do you know when, you've hit the bottom of the well with that specific question?
When you're about to ask the same question twice in a different way.
Okay.
Have a protocol. Have a protocol. Like, look, first I'm gonna ask about the past, right? I'm gonna ask about three different aspects of the past. Let's talk about like, your personal life, high school, to now, right? Let's talk about that, and that would usually include like something personal, like a girlfriend, having kids, getting married, right?
Okay.
Then you'll ask about jobs throughout that time. What kind of jobs did you do? Are you the type of guy that kind of just does one thing and sticks to it, or did you just try a bunch of shit, master of all, or a jack of all
Mm-hmm.
trades, master of none type shit?
Mm-hmm.
And then get into um, like three questions, right? Three different questions, three layers deep. So all of these things are like three, 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 but then going three layers deep on each question.
Okay.
You know how that looks or no?
Yeah. Like if someone's like, yeah, I worked at Burger King, how long?
Yeah, so yeah, how long did you work there? 3 years. Cool, man. And in those 3 years, did you like level up within the company? No, I didn't really level up. Okay. Did you like the people at least? Yeah, I like the people. Cool, so you're a people person. Move.
Okay. So like
Right?
trying to find like character traits
Character
through their
traits,
past
personality
experiences.
traits, yep. And then their motivational or like aspirational um profile, which would be like
Okay.
who are they gonna be? Like what is their idea?
Okay.
Because so that strong fact finding section will tell you the why. You could even ask at the end of all that.
Yeah, it was good.
So I got a lot of information here on you,
Yes, sir.
Leo. Um, this is all super important. It's called
The,
senior
I
data.
mean, I'd like to be called Ramos in the
Senior
future.
data.
Sounds more professional,
Now,
but for now,
I
bro,
have a
yeah.
good idea of the why, like why you want to do all this. But can you break that down for me? And it can't be money. I want to hear deeper, and then open the
Hmm.
floor to me, right?
Yeah,
Give
so it'd
me
Yeah.
be
give me
like
the
in a couple
why.
minutes, yeah.
One thing you always want to stay away from is so what is this gonna do for you? Well, it's gonna kind of give me some freedom to do stuff. Okay, cool. And then once you get freedom to do stuff, like, is that gonna be
Hmm.
cool for your family? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to do like these weird questions. They have to be very direct questions, and they have to be questions that also, when you're talking about
Like,
the
I
future,
mean, bro, I'm pretty much free all day. Just tell me a time and I'll make time
it's
for it. You know, it's not
the first
like I
step
won't be there. You
is the
know,
picture.
like, and I won't be a no show, bro. Like I know how it works.
Now we're
Like,
both
don't worry, I'll be there, bro.
visualizing. Now we're both basically manifesting this shit, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing it with me. What
Yes,
what
sir.
what other better energetic fucking tag
Yeah.
No,
team can you
you're good,
think of?
bro. You're good.
Yeah. And then like when I'm talking about the future, do you like tie in their
Yeah, you're good, bro.
background and
You're good. Yeah,
personality traits that
just
you
send me like a link or
picked up
whichever
on?
time works best. Yeah.
Well, if they're negative ones, you don't really want to keep talking about them, right?
Okay.
They're lived and learned, right? But
Okay.
when you get an objection,
Shit, probably like
these
honestly
objections
like
originate
1 to
Yeah, like those
like
limiting
7 p.m.
beliefs.
my time.
yeah, the limiting beliefs, the failures, all that
Yeah.
stuff. So that's when we tap back into that area.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, bet. See you later, bro. All right.
Anyone got some feedback for Braulio? I think feedback was given though, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna stop the recording now since the value has ended for me.
The value is ended, huh?
Yes, sir.